I hope everyone is doing great and you're having a good day. Welcome to my channel Penning Passion, and as you can see, this channel is mostly about books review and recommendations, and other than that I also write short stories. I have started writing one and you can go check out my previous videos for that, and it's called Bound by Love. I never really thought that I'll write stories myself, but it's just something I wanted to try, and I really hope you like it. Today I wanted to talk about books from Colleen Hoover. I wanted to review them. First one would be Confess, and the second one would be All Your Perfects, because these two, I think the Confess book, that one was the first one I read from Colleen, and All Your Perfects was my favorite one from all the books I've read from her. Don't get me wrong, all of her books were beautiful, they were amazing the way she wrote them, but I don't know, I just connected more with All Your Perfects. Confess book was the kind of story that I just finished in one day. It was just so good, I couldn't keep the book down. I just kept reading the next chapter. I didn't even realize when I reached the end. And there were some really amazing quotes from this books, and my favorite quote was when she said, I will love you forever even when I shouldn't. I don't know why, it's just my favorite one. And the chemistry between both main characters, it was undeniable and it was amazing. I loved reading about how the female character would go to any length to protect the people that she loves and cares about. And the main guy character, Owen, he was perfect, I think, but he still had his flaws, and I think we got to see a character development that I really loved. And I even get to see some confessions from anonymous people, and I loved it. I loved the fact that she kept it anonymous, and while reading some of them, it broke my heart knowing that some of these confessions are real, and I loved it. Those real confessions made me feel like the story is real too, and I loved that fact. Now we're gonna talk about All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, and I'm gonna say the same thing about this book. Colleen really knows how to create chemistry and how to put in the words that would make you feel like, that would connect you to the characters and make you feel so emotional. While I was reading the description of this book, the one thing that caught my attention was, can a love story with a perfect beginning survive a lifetime between two imperfect people? This caught my attention, because we see stories with so many happy endings that yes, they finally got married happily ever after, but we don't see a lot of stories with what happens after the marriage. It was such an amazing story about a perfect couple meeting each other. They go on dates, they get married, they make promises to each other, and then 7 years later you see that how they're day by day they're breaking apart, and day by day they're just going far from each other, and it was really emotional for me. There were so many amazing quotes, and the one that I will always remember whenever I'm feeling down is, if you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. At first I didn't really understand the quote, but as you keep reading the book, you eventually understand that it was so perfect. I think I've read this book like more than 3 or 4 times, and I always love it. It always makes me feel the same way. Do let me know, what do you think about these two books, if you have read these, and what next book of Colleen Hoover would you like me to review. And if you haven't, then please do subscribe my channel and like this video, and do check out my previous videos where I have written the short love story bound by love, and it's still in progress, but I'll try my best to continue that work. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.